where am I now? Oh, Article 5. This is going to be the budget article for fiscal 20. We're going to do a separate presentation on this on local cable, so you'll see that separately. And at town meeting, with the moderator's blessing, I'll do almost the exact presentation we'll do on TV, we'll do at town meeting. But we will walk you through the line item adjustments and changes that we made from year to year, and we'll talk about revenue, and we'll talk about the long-range forecast as well. Not that there'll be any action on that long-range forecast, but at least people will know where we're at, or where we think we will be at. And I will just caution folks, when you see a negative number in an out year, you can be concerned, but I don't want people to be overly concerned, because every year I have a negative number. For every request, we just simply don't have enough money to make all those requests happen. So you're always going to see that. We always make adjustments, and for 11 budget cycles, it hasn't been great, but there's been no significant reduction in service levels, significant layoffs. We're going to do just fine. You've survived for 235 years. You'll continue to survive with the tax dollars and the levy capacity that we have. I'm sorry.
No, that's good. Really quick on the budgets. If people have a chance on the website, in the town administrators page, there's a budget section. This proposed budget is there. Please, if you can, take a look at it. At least read through the
budget message.
The budget message. Thank you. The budget message, which sort of just summarizes everything that's changing in the budget. Also, if you can, watch finance committee meetings in which they had hearings about the budget. They asked incredibly in-depth questions down to the penny. So, again, we're going to do a program here on cable before town meeting, but, to familiarize yourself with the budget, go online, watch those meetings, so you have a handle on what we'll be asking you to vote on in May.
That's good. I appreciate that. So the next article, Article 6, is the FY20 capital budget. So do you want to run through those? Because you're making a lot of deducts from certain articles. I think you just go through the plan if you have it with you.
Okay, the plan. So the capital plan is posted online with the budget for FY20. It's inside that budget document. The capital plan totals $986,622. That's a combination of public safety, DPW, municipal, school, all projects that were requested, that went through a process that have been placed on the warrant for consideration in May. Every year what we do is try to liquidate some previous capital articles to offset the free cash that's needed to fund the capital plan in that year. So there can be a balance in articles from previous year for a number of reasons. Typically it's that when we make the request, it's an estimate, and then we go through a procurement process, and we get a more competitive number than we had anticipated, and then there are funds left over. So there are about 10 or 12 articles that will be liquidated, amounting to about $17,000. So that will come right off the top of that $986,000 that we'll be requesting for capital. And then the balance of that, $970,323, will be requested from free cash to fund that capital plan.
And we'll have a history of the past 10 years for spend. We're between 900. I think the lowest year we ever spent on capital is like 658. And as high as $1.1 million. Mm-hmm. So we're still, it's not a completely robust program, but we try to fund everybody's most urgent needs. And I think under this plan we've done that, and we've reserved some of the free cash capacity to pay for leases if we had to finance a fire truck or a vacuum tanker or whatever it was, or we had a sweeper that we did one year. We did Univents when we did the Honeywell program. To augment those programs, we did lease purchase options, and we cut out, top line free cash to pay for those capital items as an ongoing rolling basis, and we're still able to do, an $800,000-900,000 capital plan with just free cash and no other levy capacity, right. Other than liquidating articles. So And when Becca talks about finance committee going through, you know, they get management reports, they see where if we had a car to be bought and we had 27,000 and we only spent 26.5, they know there's $500 there that we could reallocate someplace else. So in terms of tracking through the accountant's office and providing finance committee the oversight role that they have that, and that's why we have these articles available for liquidation to fund the capital plan.